Demonstration speech. Identifying the issue, utilizing resources. Okay, you know what? In this demonstration speech, I'm going to talk about identifying the issue, utilizing resources. I'm going to talk about how I had to uproot a little bit and adjusting and coping with my surroundings. I'm going to talk about websites, resources that back up my claims and list them in the end. Here's my story, my journey, and the outcome, or how I went about it. Introduction. My name is Amy. I'm a paralegal study student, and recently a chain of events uprooted my life, and I had to make some changes. I initially wrote about how to reach out, but ended up being a little too personal. I'm starting with identifying the problem. I have a substance abuse problem, as well as mental health, which seems to go hand in hand. So I've decided to utilize resources, take the action. That means start the process, and I did. This led to Google research, phone calls, and reaching out. Speaking up. I did, and I do take it seriously, because our mental health, as well as our physical, is very important in our everyday lives. And these affect both, or this specifically affects both of them. So I found that schools and work allow mental health days. In California, a law was passed in 2021 allowing students to take up to 5 mental health days off, no questions asked. This was the resource from peak.org. Also, in the state of California, the WHO, or the World Health Organization, added burnout days into the work sick days. According to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Service Administration, it's defined as a sustained feeling of exhausted, loss of energy, depletion, or overextension, fatigue, professionalism, efficiency, and reduction of accomplishment or productivity, which is kind of personal, actually, to me. Depersonalization, withdrawn, increase of mental distance from one's job, feeling of negativity. You can also call the number on the back of your mental health card. Mentally, so taking this action physically to help isn't easy, but a huge step. Going in with a bit of open-mindedness isn't always easy, but you have the opportunity to adjust. I'm also still learning what doesn't work for me, boundaries, and when to move on. Entering a change of scenery is never easy, but I've learned to focus on what I've had as opposed to what I've lost. It gives me a sense of appreciation. These methods are what I want to take with me when I leave, teaching me patience. Well, sometimes things don't work out right away, and that's okay. We need to remind ourselves that this happens, and there are other options. There's a plethora of info, even if the first place or period doesn't work out. These places tend to have resources before you move forward. Just ask. I believe every step serves a purpose, so it might be exactly what you needed to get to where you need to be. I understand that I didn't enter in the greatest state of mind, and people here are in the same boat. I'm learning how to react, when to react, if I should react, and question is it worth it, or as well as when to move on. I fortunately found a place that's comfortable for myself, but of course there was an adjustment period. Convincing myself made it easier because knowing myself enough to know that I need this, and also allow me phone from certain time frame. This allowed me to incorporate parts of my routine in my current structured environment. I still have moments of adjusting to the lifestyle, but it's beneficial in a lot of ways. My physical and mental health needs are being met. I'm safe. I have peer and professional support, and I'm building a routine that I can take when I leave. This state of mind of feeling completely alone, and then the action of isolation is what led me to make the decision. My daily routine, basic routine, consists of waking up and actually getting out of bed, showering, eat every morning. I have 1 to 2 groups in the morning. I write, have the third and fourth peer and professional groups. In the afternoon, I always make it a point to add eating as well as getting out of bed and stuff. Certain things I couldn't do, especially going to school online. I didn't need to. The resources for everything I've looked into was Google, the PIQE.com, WHO, and the SMHSA.com website. The Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration. Alright, thank you.